thank you so much for pressing play on this video filled with unusual facts. Today we come at you with 10 of the most complicated board games. If you're in for a challenge, we've got 10 games for you that we're going to break down and tell you how complicated they really get. Make sure you watch this video all the way to the end so you get all 10 of these fantastic games that are super complicated. We'll take you hours to play and we'll challenge the best of board game players. Subscribe to our channel so you never miss another video filled with unusual facts. And make sure you comment below if we missed any of the most complicated board games out there and you want to share them with the subscribers of Unusual Facts. Number 10. Magic Realm, Magic Realm. It's a game of fantasy involving monsters, treasures, warriors, and magicians. It is set in the ruins of a magical kingdom that's now inhabited by groups of natives and monsters. Players come as adventurers seeking riches to make a name for themselves in this land. Swordsmen, dwarves, magicians, and sorcerers are all part of the game. Each player takes the role of one of 16 major characters in the game. You control where your character goes, how he fights in battle, and much more. It's in your search for wealth and hidden treasure that you discover all of your abilities. Number 9. The Campaign for North Africa. We've decided this game officially wins the prize for most complicated board game ever. It was released in 1979 and requires 8 to 10 players. Good luck. I mean, maybe you have more friends than I do. But get this. The playtime is 60,000 minutes. Yes, equivalent of playing this game for over 40 days straight with no breaks. The rulebook states CNA is a logistically-oriented game, and its play requires not only a lot of attention to logistics, but if you will, a logistically sound methodology. It is best played with 5 players on 2 teams so that each team has a commander-in-chief, logistics commander, rear area commander, air commander, and frontline commander. Talk about complicated. Number 8. Europa Universalis. This game is regarded as one of the most complicated because of its vast size. It is best played with 6 players and has a playing time of 3,600 minutes. It is a complex game of diplomacy, territory expansion, trade, military technology, economic development, and war. It spans a 300-year time period where players take the part of kings. It has maps, a 72-page rulebook, and 52-page scenario book, a 48-page annex book, and 2 10-sided dice. Number 7. Car Wars. This game is recommended for 2 to 8 players, although most advanced Car Wars buffs prefer 4. It is a game featuring freeways of futuristic nature, where the right-of-way goes to the player with the biggest guns. Players pick a vehicle, complete with weapons, armor, power plants, suspension, and body style. They then meet on the road and try to come home as aces instead of crashing. When a player's vehicle survives, his abilities improve and they earn more money to upgrade. Number 6. Empires in Arms. This game is focused on the diplomacy and wars of the Napoleonic Wars of 1805 to 1815. Each player is the sovereign monarch of a world power such as England, France, Austria, Russia, Spain, or Turkey. The game takes about 130 hours to play to completion. This is another game that easily takes twice as long to play if you're not already a skilled player with all the rules and ins and outs memorized. Number 5. World in Flames. The game spans 1939 to 1945 and covers all aspects of World War II. It can be played by up to 7 players, and the suggested playing time is 6,000 minutes. which is a very long time considering that most games take at least twice as long as their suggested playing time when you're first learning how to play. Some people like to pin the game up on a wall to increase the playing area. Number 4. Air War Modern Tactical Air Combat. This unique game features every possible facet of modern air combat. 30 of the most important aircraft from the Soviet Union, United States, England, France, Israel, and a handful of other nations battle each other in historical scenarios. The game is played on a demographic map, while the pieces move through a hexagonal grid. It includes a 48-page booklet, 16 pages of additional rules and scenarios, 700 die-cut cardboard playing pieces, and several other game pieces. Number 3. For the People. It's a strategy game based on the American Civil War. It covers the conflict of Texas to Pennsylvania. Players take the role of either President Lincoln or President Davis and command their armies, dispatch cavalry raids, promote generals, etc. The Confederate player can build ironclads, naval mines, submarines, and work with foreign intervention. The Union player can fight draft riots, secure border states, and issue the Emancipation Proclamation. The game takes over 6 hours to play. Number 2. Starfleet Battles. Starfleet Battles. It's recommended for 2 players ages 12 and up. It can be played through in only 4 hours by skilled and knowledgeable players. It is a classic game of tactical starship combat, set in the Star Trek universe, just like the TV show. Players command ships from the Federation, Klingon, Gorn, Romulan, etc., using all the Star Trek weapons such as phasers, photon torpedoes, and tractor beams. It is a quite complex game that requires a good bit of skill to navigate through. Here we are at the final game, the most complicated board game out there. Let us know if you've ever tried to play this game in the comments below. Number 1. Teikyou Gu Shogi, a complex game, a large board variation of shogi, which is Japanese chess. This game was created in the mid-16th century. 2 players, black and white, play on a grid of 36 rows and 36 columns, with a total of 1,296 squares. Each player has 402 wedge-shaped playing pieces. All the pieces are the same color, but each side is marked to tell which player it belongs to. The game style is somewhat similar to chess. Opposing pieces try to advance and capture other pieces. If you are a chess master, maybe you'll want to try your hand at this complicated version. We love it when you give our videos a thumbs up. It means a lot to us. We especially love it when you comment in the comments section below. We love to respond to you, so add your thoughts to the comments below. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss another video filled with unusual. See you next time on Unusual Facts.